Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the most secret, insane method that I've ever found to farming lunar points inside of Grow A Garden. And this method is so good for beginners and for people that are really good at the game. You're going to be unlocking rewards right and left. I'm going to be breaking down the event system, the best fruits, the best plants you actually need, secret tips, and my personal strategy to literally farming hundreds and hundreds of lunar points per hour. Stick around to the end because I have so much to share with you and I don't want you to miss any of it. Also, smash a fat like and subscribe. We're on the road to 150,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate if you guys did subscribe and leave a like. It means a lot, helps grow the channel. By the way, guys, if you want a chance to win a chicken jockey, make sure to watch all the way to the end because I'll have details about a full giveaway that I'm doing for a chicken jockey. If you missed it during the event, now's your opportunity. Make sure to just watch all the way to the end for more information about the giveaway. So let's basically start with how the lunar event works, just for anyone that hasn't actually played it before and doesn't know exactly what I'm talking about. We head over to the middle right here. We have this lunar glow event, and this is basically the key to everything that we're talking about today. I just want to go little super quick brief overview of what this actually is. This event happens once every hour and it's going to last 10 minutes. That's why you can see this timer right here. When it starts, the whole sky is going to change color and the music's going to start playing. That's when basically the entire event starts. Little thing's going to pop up down here in the corner. It's going to tell you that you're in the lunar event. So during that 10-minute window, any fruits you harvest have a chance to have the moonlit or bloodlit mutation. Now, the bloodlit mutation is only going to occur if the bloodlit moon happens. Keep that in perspective. These fruits are the ones you need because these are the ones you give to the wise old owl, which you can see right here. And you would just say, take all my points right here. And this is obviously in turn going to give you the rewards that you're looking for, right? If you randomly plant stuff and hope it mutates, you're not going to get that many points. If you plan out and use the method I'm about to show you, you're going to get so many more lunar points. It's going to be insane. Let me go ahead and get into the method and kind of explain what seeds you need, what plants you need, all of that good stuff. All right, so first let's talk about mutations, how they work, because a lot of people are a little bit confused about this, and knowing this is going to help you make way more money in turn. But again, stick around to the end because this whole method put together is what's going to make you so much money. So first off, let's go over the mutations. There's two different kinds of mutated fruits. So during the lunar glow, you're going to have the moonlit mutation, which are more common, and the bloodlit, which are rarer but give you more points. The bloodlit mutation is only going to happen if a blood moon occurs, and a blood moon has a 33% chance of occurring during a night event. So 33% chance every time this goes down. Now I do have a full video on how to get a blood moon every single time. If you want to check that video out, you can find that on my channel after you watch this one. That method's pretty overpowered. Let's go ahead and talk about the mutation breakdown. So for example, a moonlit common fruit would only give you 1 point. Now a bloodlit common would give you 2 points. Prismatic moonlit would give you 7, and prismatic bloodlit would give you 11. So you basically can see that the bloodlit gives you more points overall. If it's gold, you'll get bonus points. If it's rainbow, you'll get bonus points. It only gives you points from the highest mutation. So if you get both bloodlit and moonlit, it's going to only apply the bloodlit. But if you stack something crazy like bloodlit, prismatic, and rainbow, you're going to get a lot of points. And this is kind of how the method works, but this is not all that there is to it because obviously that's basic information. But I just want to make sure you guys know that before I go any further into this method. Now we need to go over the best plants to grow for lunar points and how to get them. So first thing I would recommend is just going over to the shop, and basically anyone's past the past this bamboo, I would say are pretty good. And I would recommend buying. Now, my personal favorites are going to be the bamboo seed, cactus, dragon fruit, mango, grape. Mushrooms are pretty good. I just haven't really bought too many of them. Pepper seeds are all right. Cacao and beanstalk obviously being the best and the most recommended. Again, those are the most expensive though. Those are the hardest to get. So keep that in perspective when you're buying these. Now, if you want to be able to get these easier and know when they're actually in stock, join my Discord because we have a stock notifier, trading, all that good stuff. Sure, join the Discord because we have so much information there and so much stuff coming out soon for you guys. Anyways, off of that side note, let's go ahead and go back into the ones that are most recommended though. Personally, I recommend the mango seed because you can get so many mangoes with the mutations on them. They sell for a lot of money and lunar points. Dragon seed's pretty good. Again, beanstalk is obviously going to just be the best because it's prismatic. You get a bunch of mutations on this, you're going to make a ton of lunar points. This is the highest recommended, obviously, but it is the hardest to get. So that's why I'm showing you other alternatives that I've been using as well. Cacao seed's obviously good. Pepper seed. So basically anything past mythical is going to be pretty good. Those are just my favorite that I recommend. One other seed that I would recommend, this one is a little bit out there because not everyone can get this one as easy, but if you go ahead and get the moonlit seed out of luck from this night seed pack, not from paying for it necessarily. I mean, you can pay for it, but from the actual free reward track over here, if you get the moon blossom, that's going to be one of the best just out there for lunar points. So again, you do have to take into account that you have to have already completed this or got really lucky to have gotten these. So if you already have it, that's good on you. It's going to help you a lot. But let's go back to my garden real quick and I'll kind of walk you through the method. So how this method works is basically go into your garden. The strategy is to basically AFK once your fruit has already grown. So let me explain what I mean by this. So don't leave the game, obviously, because you're not going to get as many mutations. And even though it does grow offline when you leave the game, mutations and moonlit events aren't going to happen. From what I know, don't actually happen that often when you're offline, and you don't really get mutations when you're not online. So you want to stay online and AFK. What I do is I just put an auto clicker on the garden right here and just leave it there and go for 1 or 2 hours, right? So why is this so overpowered? Well, let's go over to this beanstalk real quick and grab a one with just a moonlit. This should only have moonlit on it. So if you check this out, actually a wet celestial moonlit beanstalk. So this has a buttload of mutations on it. So I'm gonna see how much this actually gives us. Sell it for lunar points. So take all my lunar points and let's see. So 7 lunar points from that. Again, that is like what I said in the beginning. The moonlit gives you 7. The prismatic moonlit does give you 7. Now, if it was golden or rainbow, it would have given you a lot more from what I know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that's how it works. But the wet mutation isn't going to do anything. The celestial mutation isn't going to do anything. So just know that. So that's 7 points right there. Now, again, this is the beanstalk and it's prismatic, so it gives you more. But my strategy personally that I've been doing is this mango method with a bunch. I only have 2 mango trees here, but since so many mangoes grow, I just sit here AFK and let the trees grow in. Just let these all get mutated before I sell any of them. I'll sell all the moonlit ones, and then after that, I'll sell the rest for money. And that's how I have so much money right now. This was from the last sell I did. I got $287 million. I spent a lot of it before. Yeah, back up to 287 million. And with this strategy, I'm literally going to get into the billions by the end of today. I had to make this video for you guys though, and that's why I'm not actually there. So I had to take a break. But if you go to school or anything like that, or you're at work, or you have, or while you're sleeping, this is an insane strat, because they're all going to be mutated by the time you wake up, and you're going to make so much money and lunar points. So what would I recommend for the shape and all of that for building your actual garden? Well, first off, I would recommend kind of how I have this here with a bunch of mango trees in one area. I would personally create a farm in one box with just a spam ton of mango trees and just let them all get mutated and have that there. The next thing I would do is have one similar to what I have right here and have a bunch of bananas and melons just in this area right here, or in any area, but just concentrate them here. And see, this one's a moonlit. I think a couple of these are moonlit melons. All of these are moonlit right here. Just sit in there and let this happen. I do have a cactus area over here, and I believe all of these are moonlit. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect all these, sell them, and show you how many points we get. I think we're about to unlock the moonlit owl. So, and as you saw in the intro, we got so many points from my last sell. Take all my mutated plants. Probably will get maybe 20 from this. No mutated. Oh, I guess we didn't. All right, so we actually didn't get any moonlit ones there. That was my bad. I didn't realize that those weren't actually moonlit. But I think these are all moonlit right here, and these are gonna sell for a heck of a ton of lunar points and money. Now, another thing I'd recommend too, if you're trying to get seeds faster, like a lot of mango seeding, one of these dogs that just can pick up seeds, so you have a chance to get one of these mango, because that's actually how I got one of these, was from the chance. Pretty overpowered. The main things you need to take away from this video is that you don't need to focus too much about, you know, the RNG of it. Just let it AFK, pick up the ones that have been mutated with the moonlit or bloodlit, and then let them grow back and then grab new ones. If you guys want to win a chicken jockey, all you guys have to do is leave a like on the video, comment your Roblox username, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for a chance to be entered in this giveaway. Now, the chicken jockey is super duper rare and was limited time, so this giveaway is going to be one of the best that we have done in a while. Out of the next 10 videos we make, people that comment on those videos can be entered. So go ahead, comment on all my upcoming videos if you want to be entered in for multiple chances. This method is super overpowered, and I would highly recommend doing it. I'm going to be completing this as much as I possibly can because I want to try to get some moon blossom seeds. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. We have so much stuff coming up in that server. Can't spoil it all, but it's going to be insane. If you need items, we do have a full item notifier and trading channel in the Discord server, but that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.